So the first one is, we'll expand this. This is typically more of a Rochester thing, but we're
Sure.
in Rochester and Canandaigua. So what makes the Finger Lakes area, both Canandaigua and all the way up in Rochester, such a great place for craft breweries to thrive? And we'll touch on this a little bit, but craft breweries to thrive, and what makes it a great place to be a craft beer lover?
So Dean and I were just talking about this, and first of all, nobody does it like Rochester, Canandaigua area. You know, particularly, you know, sort of that Rochester feel it's a very kind city. It's a very approachable city. And then when you layer the craft beer industry on top of that kindness, and then you also layer someone like Genesee, who actually gets all of the craft brewers together on a regular basis. So we genuinely like hanging out with each other, and we genuinely are supportive with each other. It really is, I don't want to say magical because that sounds a little cheesy, but it really is. I mean, it really is a wonderful environment to foster a business in, and we're so lucky. So that's what makes Rochester fantastic, and then layer that with the Finger Lakes, which is one of the most beautiful areas in the entire country / world. I had people coming for the first time to the tap room over last summer, and they were from Washington, or they were from Texas, and I would say, well, are you here visiting family? And they would say, no, we actually came not just up here to see the Finger Lakes, but also because we've gotten a lot of national press lately for being sort of a beer destination, which we're so lucky. So all of that sort of together really kind of makes a wonderful place to have a craft brewery right now.
Cool. So you've done a handful of things in your career: software, startups, now in craft beer. But if you could accomplish one thing, hang up your coat, call it a day, and be happy knowing you accomplished that one thing, what would it be?
I think I'm doing it. I mean, I know that sounds like I'm not answering the question, but I have never been happier than I am right now. I have an amazing team. Phil's an incredibly gifted brewer, and then all the rest of the team, the marketing, sales, they are just wonderful individuals, and I'm so honored that they are here, you know, doing this with us. My co-owners are fantastic as well, and I'm doing something that every day I wake up, even though it's still hard, it's still 90-hour days, and it's still a startup, and the beer industry is not easy. I still love waking up every day and doing what I do. So really just to keep putting love into Young Lion and keep going, and to be part of the scene here. That's really, I think I'm there. So.
Awesome. One more for you. Do you have any advice to aspiring entrepreneurs or craft brewers, particularly young women who are trying to get into it?
For young women, you may still find out there in the world that people are predisposed to not give you the same amount of credit or the same amount of respect that they might give a male counterpart. Even today, it's getting better, but my advice to them is stand up, look them in the eye, and don't let that determine your self-worth. Don't let that dissuade you for 1 minute. You keep moving forward and keep focusing on your vision. So that's my advice there. For entrepreneurs, you know, it's going to be a lot of work. It's not going to be easy. You have to go all in. You have to make those sacrifices for the first several years before you're going to be able to take a breath, and that's okay. Things that are worth doing aren't always comfortable, but at the end of the day, you're going to be really proud of what you accomplished.